Hello, my name is Todd Lamphere, pastor of the First Baptist Church of Altamont Springs. I don't know if you're aware of the epidemic that is sweeping across our country and has even hit in our own neighborhood. Nearly 17 million children go to bed hungry in our country every day. That's almost 1 out of every 4 children. Recently, a report on CBS 60 Minutes brought awareness to this issue right here in our own backyard.
In Seminole County near Orlando, Florida, so many kids have lost their homes, school buses now stop at dozens of cheap motels where families crowd into rooms living week to week.
My mom will sometimes make food and then she won't have enough, so at night we'll just eat cereal or something.
We have to sometimes take food from a church. It's hard because my grandmother's also out of work and we usually get some food from her.
It's kind of embarrassing because the next day you go to school asking kids if they want this or if they want that. If they have cereal and they haven't opened it yet, you go ask them if they want their cereal.
We often hear about men and women losing their jobs, their homes, their life savings, and even their pride. But little is said about the effect it has on the children. There are a record number of children descending into poverty that are now homeless and hungry, living in shelters, small motel rooms, and even in their cars. Since that report on 60 Minutes aired, many people and organizations are asking how they can help. One such group is the Seminole County Public Schools. They are taking an active leadership role in helping identify this crisis to help our children and their families. Just like putting in food pantries in our public schools, like the one you see right here. They have developed a program in which everyone can have an opportunity to help. They are asking for individuals and community partners to adopt a school and help provide food for their school pantries.
I was surprised at the response I got from the schools. Out of 60 schools, 45 wanted a food pantry. The others felt like they could handle the few that they had, and obviously there's some schools that don't need the food pantries as much as others, but it was just an opportunity for us to let children know we care about you.
The first step is awareness, and then just letting it grip your heart to think that 42% of our children are on free or reduced lunch. And just to let that sink in for a moment is really the first step. Being able to feel their pain, to feel their hurt. And once that's happened, the rest is easy because you'll want to get involved at that point.
I have the list of the schools that are currently adopted. I still have schools that have not been adopted. And we still have hungry children in those schools. So that's the way they can do it, because we certainly would love to have their help. And it doesn't have to just be a church. We have all denominations involved with the food pantries with the churches, the faith-based community, but businesses and organizations, Rotary clubs, etc., anybody that would be willing to help, we would absolutely accept their help.
This is the really exciting part about our partnership. As the food is brought to the schools, many of the schools, student government, leadership teams, students are actually packing the food in backpacks, and they're helping their fellow students. It's students helping students to conquer this thing called homelessness, helplessness, and hunger. It's an incredible concept. And it's that concept that actually will make us a much greater society in the days ahead. It will really strengthen our communities because it's starting at the ground level. Students helping students. It's a great concept.
The school system is actually the largest provider of services to homeless children, and this is true across the nation. We are by law required to identify these children and to provide services for them. But we can do just so much. And so the support that we are getting from the community is helping us enhance the services that we are giving children. And that's what this is all about. What can we do to help children and their families?
With the loss of jobs and the unprecedented foreclosure rate in our state, I don't need to tell you how deep the need is within our community. We need your help. We have to have your help. The food that is lining these shelves right now will not be here for long. It will be depleted very quickly. And we have to have you as an individual. We have to have your corporation. We have to have your church come together, adopt a school, donate your time, bring in some food, financially support this ministry, this effort, this outreach that is going to affect the lives of our children. The time is now. We can't sit back and wait. And if not you, then who? And if not now, when?